On January the 21st, year 2022, I sent out one cold email to a company that is worth tens of millions of dollars, and that one email has made me over $200,000 in sales. And in this video, I want to show you exactly what I wrote in that email and also what I said in the video. And yes, that was a video. Hi, my name is Nazim. Welcome to my channel. I'm a marketing consultant, and in the last 10 years, I've made my clients over $40 million in sales. But when it comes to my own personal prospecting, cold emailing has been the most effective way to do it. In fact, over the last couple of years, highly targeted cold emails to my Dream 100 client list has made me hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales. And in this video, I want to show you the specific way how I do it. And look, there's tons of videos on the internet, especially here on YouTube, on the best email marketing automations, on the best tools, how to send 2,000 emails a day. But what I want to talk about is probably the most important thing when it comes to cold emailing. And that thing is actually what you put in the email. What do you write in the emails that grabs people's attentions? And especially if you run a service-based business and you're targeting business owners, then this video is going to be super relevant to you, because targeting and talking to business owners is a little bit different than, let's say, consumers. So I'm super happy that you stumbled upon this video, and I'm looking to share tons of value and hold nothing back. And similarly, when it comes to your cold emails, you should also lead with lots of value and show that you did the most basic level of research on your prospect when you're trying to contact them, especially if you're planning on charging tens of thousands of dollars per consulting gig, which again, if you do things right, you should be able to charge such money. Now, for this video specifically, I want to show you the actual video that I sent to Passion.io, which is a software company that I emailed 2 years ago. We ended up working. I made them over $5 million in sales. They paid me out over $200,000 in commissions as a result of me rendering the service. And I thought it would be cool to actually show you the Gmail video that I sent to them, as opposed to showing some run-of-the-mill template that you'll find plenty in other YouTube videos. But before I jump into the share screen and actually show you the email that I sent, I want to talk about the 4-step process that I go through when I'm actually sniping for my ideal prospects, and how is it that I actually get them on sales calls. So thing number one is I audit their website. I always personally go through their website and make sure to go through all of their pages, especially their product pages and their sales and marketing funnels. And then step number two, as I go through these pages, I try to generate some insights and some interesting ideas, again, based on the few years, quite a few years of my experience in the field. And I write down always some interesting ideas. And then in step number three, I share one of the key insights in a Loom video. In a Loom video, I basically lay out everything and all of my ideas. But it's not just that. In the Loom video, I also add some case studies and some proof of my past client work. And that's usually what makes the biggest difference. And what actually works even better is giving a case study that is like super close to the prospect you are targeting, as opposed to showing them some written testimonials or glowing 5 stars on Google reviews. Actually comparing them to someone. The case study does not have to be in the same industry, but comparing them to someone specifically usually it does the job, even if their reply is going to be, hey, but this person is not like us or whatever, or yeah, there's this little difference between us and the case study you brought. It's still an answer, and an answer is a positive thing that you can use and say, hey, actually, yeah, I get your point, but let's get on a call and I'll explain to you how actually case study is super relevant to you and how I can basically get the same level of success in your project. And obviously, step number four, get on a call with them. I usually don't pitch anything on the first call. The first call is usually an auditing free consultation call. This is how I conduct all of my sales calls. For 30 minutes, I actually just talk to the prospect and try to see if I can help them in the first place. And then based off of that, the call number two, if it's a good fit, I come up with an actual game plan where I explain to them everything that I can do for them, and then they basically decide if they would like to hire me or not. Okay, so now without any further ado, let's jump onto my laptop here and look at the video, the very same video that I sent to Passion.io a bit over 2 years ago that has made me so much money. Okay, perfect. As you can see, I'm inside of my email account. This is literally me, as you can see, nazimconsulting.com. And you can see the email that I sent to Passion January the 21st, 2022. And you'll also see how quickly he got back to me the very same day, 4 hours later. Again, I'm reminding you guys, this is a person who runs a company that is valued at tens of millions of dollars. Then he got back to me just because the email was that good. He actually told me he got such emails, like hundreds of emails like that a week, but this is the one that got his attention because I actually shared relevant insights in the video and then also showed proof in the email. Anyway, so first thing first, let's look at the headline, right? It's not a quick question. It's not, can I ask you a question? I'm shooting straight from the hip. Okay, Dan, I actually made even a small mistake. His name is not Danny, his name is Dan. And I said Dan and Matt because there's two co-founders, Passion. I said, can I show you how to make an extra $1 million? Now, who the hell doesn't want to make $1 million? Now, I'm also inviting you to think, if I send them this headline, but I didn't send a video, would they be as excited about the opportunity? I'm not sure. But when someone receives an email with such headline and there's already a video in there, I mean, they're gonna watch the video a lot more likely. So as you can see, I greet them. So the headline I like to propose is a juicy claim and offer. Obviously, do not offer something you cannot back up with proof, which I'm going to show you later. But if you generate leads, you can make a certain claim for how many leads you can generate. Or if you do web design, you can talk about that. I personally, just between you and I, guys, I like to make money claims, right? And even if you, for example, generate leads for a client, and if you know that, hey, you can do some research and look at your clients and, basically the success rate your clients get and what's an average deal value and how much your clients make for working with you. Let's say you find out that your client makes on average extra $50,000 per month for working with you. Hey, can I show you how to make extra 50K per month? Right? It's a much juicier, more interesting claim that can I book you 20 leads? Everybody writes that. People are already numb to that messaging. Now, obviously, do not make income claims you cannot back up. This is super important, right? Goes, without saying it, but I'll say it. But yeah, that's headline. So then you greet them, very simple. I like to also then explain how is it that I came across them, so it doesn't look as basically like they don't feel as much targeted or sniped. And I basically say, hey, I came across one of your ads on Facebook, and they run tons of ads on Facebook, and it almost looks like a coincidence, and I think it makes them feel a bit the whole email a lot more casual than, hey, I wanted to reach out to your company because I wanted to reach out. Man, this feels like a cold email or, basically cold prospecting, and a lot of people are tired of it. I make it more romantic. It almost sounds like a coincidence, a thing of chance. Perfect, right? So, but obviously also make sure that you come up with something relevant. Maybe you can say, hey, there was a last LinkedIn post you posted if the person is active on LinkedIn. A lot of companies run ads on Facebook or Google or Instagram, Meta or Google. You can also say that, and it works just fine. And then I make the claim immediately. Then I record a video. Here's a quick video, right? I don't beat around the bush. We guarantee 20 bookings, or blah, blah, blah. Hey, here's a video. Here's how I would do it. Now, if you want this video, click on the description below. It's a quick opt-in. You'll get onto my newsletter, guys. It's a fantastic newsletter. I'm sharing very valuable insights. If you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. But on the thank you page, I'm gonna paste this video so you can see. It's not a it's not a crazy video, but still, if you want to check it out, check it out. Then comes the element of proof, right? And this is super key. And FYI, my last client went from 250 to 600K in 3 months. Super important, and it's true. If you go to my website, nazimconsulting.com, you will see also all of my client case studies, and I'm sure they came onto my website and they did the research, and that's why it's also important to have case studies on your website and document everything. But that's a topic for another discussion. And then let me interested if you would like to get on a call with you. I'd like to share some ideas. Now, that's it, right? As you can see, it looks super casual, no walls of text. And then here comes the killer. This is my favorite line that I like to put, and I stand behind it. You say, not looking to sell anything at the moment, simply build a contact. Well, I'll say a contract. See, misspelling everywhere, but it still worked. Um, but check your spelling, guys. Don't be like me. Not looking to sell anything at the moment, simply build a contact and see if I can help. And this is how you should do your sales process, period. You shouldn't be trying to sell people on the first call. If you're a real consultant, if you're a real service-based business, you come there, you can draft up a quote, you can ask questions to basically help you realize how is it that you can help these clients, but you don't just quote right away, right? That would be um, strange. So you say simply build a contact, and this is really what increased my booking rate by 40% ever since I started using it, and I stand by it. And that's it, guys. And then, as you can see, he responded to me, "Sure, let's jump on a call on Monday. Do you have time for 7:30 p.m. Monday?" And yeah, as you can see, it works. It worked. We got on a call, and this was January the 21st, and I think we started working around February the 15th. And if you want to see the exact video that I sent to them and what I said in the video, which is about 2 minutes long, you can click on the link in the description of this video and opt in, and I will send it to you for free. So some of you might be asking, hey Nazim, this is all great, but will I actually have to send out a Loom video to literally every prospect I'm targeting? Well, the answer is depends. If you really, really, really want to get on with the client, and if you know that there's someone you can help, and if you know that you're going to call them, if you're going to send them also an SMS, and you're going to try to reach out to them no matter what, then yes, I say send them a Loom video right away. For example, with Passion.io, I was very confident. I had this hunch feeling that I could help them, so I didn't even hold back. So I just sent them a Loom video immediately. And funny enough, as you see, they responded to me a couple of hours later. Maybe there's a bit of luck in there, but then again, hey, you do this enough times and you get lucky. Now, in case if you want to still take it by the volume and you don't have a strong hunch feeling like I did, which is totally fine, there's two other workarounds for you that are actually super good as well, and they work. So workaround number one is you can actually, in the first email, ask them if they'd like to receive a Loom video from you. So you basically say, hi, George, and you can obviously automate all of this stuff. Hi, George, I stumbled upon your company, Inc. Consulting, and I had this idea that I'd like to share with you that can make you $1 million. Could I shoot you a quick Loom video where I explain to you some of my thoughts? So you can actually send this to literally hundreds of business owners a day, and it's fairly automated. And then let's say the few percent of people that do get back to you and you send them a Loom, that's fine, that works. So that's method number one. And then solution number two is you can actually use AI-based tools like Potion, which can literally replicate your sound and your facial mimics to pronounce each prospect's names differently based off of one video. So you would record just one video, you would say hi name, and then give your pitch, and then Potion, and Potion is not the only tool, it's just one that I've heard of and have had some experience with. But then Potion is going to take the name bit, hi name, and it's going to study your voice, and then it's going to say hi George, hi Becky, based on basically the person's first name that you punch in again into a tool like Potion. But again, the strategy that is going to work best for you depends on your industry. Actually, largely depends on your industry, largely depends on the type of offer you run, and then also your kind of like mindset and approach to marketing. And if you run a service-based business and you're watching this video and thinking, man, this is great, is this going to work for me though? Then I suggest you go to nazimconsulting.com and book a free consult with me. Like I said, I approach all of my consultation calls like I approached it with passion. I don't really sell on the first call. 30 minutes and I'm going to talk to you, and then I'm going to try to figure out if I can help you in the first place. And yeah, at the very least, you'll leave the call with tons of value. At most, I can actually end up working with you and help you score such six-figure contracts and deals. So again, go to nazimconsulting.com. And again, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate your viewership. subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.